Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Google, Facebook, Coinbase, then we've got those games. Most of these companies here are billion-dollar companies. And they became this big, this huge because of us. Regular people who have been using their products and services, providing regular feedback, comments, and that's how these companies have managed to grow to these crazy, crazy sizes. And we've never been rewarded for it. You've never been rewarded because you've shared this game or that game on Netflix or Amazon with your friends and family members. What I'm going to show you in just a second is, again, something that I've never seen before. Something that could work in a similar fashion to these platforms that you see here, with one big difference, that you can actually be rewarded for everything that is happening inside of the platform. So the company is called SuperOne. SuperOne is a mobile gaming and technology company. The mission of the company is we're on a mission to develop a world-class gaming platform. Our members are partners in the business and are rewarded generously to help us become a billion-dollar company. So what they've created is a combination of both platforms. Netflix, the most popular streaming platform in the world, and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the most popular quiz show in the world. Netflix, categories of movies. You're going to have trending. You're going to have new releases. You're going to have popular, then thriller, action, drama, documentary, family. All of these different categories of movies with dozens of movies inside of every category. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Everybody knows this show. It's been running for over 2 decades in many, many countries around the world. It's still being broadcasted every single week. You have a host, you have a participant. Out of thousands of applications, 1 or 2 people have been selected to play that game. When they answer 10 questions correctly, then they win $1 million. So SuperOne, again, is going to be a combination of both. So the company calls it the game of money. It's like Netflix, essentially, of mobile gaming. So you're going to have categories of games, but there will be different games. I call them games for busy adults. So games to do with music, with movies, with cars, with sport, with fitness, with diet, all of these categories. But they are, again, interest-based. We're not talking about arcade. We're not talking about racing or strategy or shooting. Those I think we have enough platforms as it is of those sorts. These are interest and knowledge-based games. And because everything is being developed in-house, we truly have limitless possibilities in terms of what we're going to do and where we're going to take this business. And the company is very much working together with us, with people who are part of the community, part of the network, and we're providing regular feedback to the company as they listen. Now, this is how games would look like. Of course, there's going to be movements. There's going to be sound. We are in 2020 after all. So there's going to be all that. I cannot show it to you on a simple slide like this, but you're going to see, again, there will be noises, there will be sounds associated with correct answers, with incorrect answers. You will essentially be providing answers to questions. So it could be a question like this. Is this Rihanna on this picture? If you'd answered no, you would have been wrong. If you'd answered yes, you would have been right. The moment the game loads, the clock starts. And you're going to be answering 10 questions like this, simply swiping your finger across the screen. And the moment you've finished answering your last question, the clock is going to stop. And the game was going to start comparing. This person, how many questions out of 10 correctly? And that person, the same thing. 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10. And now the time. This person has done it in 11.2 seconds. The other person in 10.9. This person is faster. This person is the winner. That's it. There is no gambling on the platform. There is no luck on the platform. It's up to us. It's up to the players. Who is going to win? And again, that's simply how many questions you've answered correctly and how fast you've done it. So that's why I call these games games for busy adults, because they are ultra fast, mini games, lasting between 10 and 15 seconds. You can be commuting to work, holding on to something with one hand and then having a phone in the other and just simply swiping. You can be waiting to pay for your grocery shopping, waiting to see a specialist somewhere, a dentist maybe, and you can play those games very quickly and then you're moving on. Now, people today are already spending hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on entertainment. TV channels, special apps, buying games. And apart from entertainment and having some fun, there is nothing else that they get in return. But we all do. We watch Netflix all the time. We watch YouTube, and you've got this premium YouTube right now that you can subscribe to. All of those things. In here, you can actually also able to win amazing prizes. Then there will be prizes like experiences, there will be trips, there will be adventures, there will be gadgets like tablets, phones, and laptops. But because of this craziness right now that is happening, there is just one thing that people want more than anything else, way more than anything else, and that's cash. That's why Super One, the management decided that cash is going to be most games, essentially, will be cash games. The predominant, by far, the prize that people will be able to win the most is going to be cash. And these prizes will be ranging from anything. It could be $10, it could be $50, $100, $2,000, $10,000, and going all the way up to $1 million. And remember that because there is no gambling on the platform, if you see a game where somebody can win $1 million, somebody is going to take that prize. Just start thinking now what that is going to do in terms of that virality, that viral effect that this is going to have. This is going to be very powerful. Now, of course, again, just to confirm, because certain religions and certain people in certain countries, they wanted this to be confirmed. The company has a legal opinion from Bird & Bird, lawyers in London, to confirm that there's no gambling on the platform, and also intellectual property. You saw images of Van Diesel, Mo Salah, as well as Taylor Swift before. They pay for intellectual property contents to get images. And this has changed how we have been rating this opportunity before when we joined it for the very first time. Because a few days ago, the company has announced a very, very powerful partnership. They are now working with a company called Fantasy from the United States. Fantasy is one of those silent giants, massive companies that nobody really knows about because they run and do things in the background. But they are the company who developed applications, mobile apps for the biggest companies in the world. This app that we're using every single day to connect to each other on Facebook, this Facebook app was developed by Fantasy. They've developed apps for Facebook, for Microsoft, for Google, for Disney, for Netflix, Samsung, Huawei, Tesla, Mitsubishi, Ford. Those are just some of the names. To summarize, apps that they have developed are being used today by 3.5 billion people around the world. And this is not a mistake. It is 3.5. More than half of the global population of the world is using applications developed by Fantasy. That's the website, fantasy.co. Please, as part of your research, go after this presentation and visit this website just so that you see the caliber of clients. This company normally works with billion or near $billion businesses, almost exclusively. And now they're working with Super One on developing the gaming platform. Now, there will be a lot of games to do with sport, of course. So Formula One, tennis, cricket, there's going to be basketball, there's going to be UFC, there's going to be NFL, there's going to be football, as well as many other sports, because sports have millions, sometimes even billions of passionate fans that are spending a lot of money on merchandise, on season tickets, on special apps that they buy just so that they are able to watch their favorite teams and clubs performing live. Just look at this one club from England, Manchester United. There are just 70 million people living in the UK, and this one club is followed by 650 million people around the world. That's the fan base. Again, imagine what that is going to do. When we see people playing sport-related games and winning prizes and overtaking each other on global leaderboards, because every game will come with a leaderboard as well. What that is going to do when people start sharing this on social media. Imagine how many signups, how many people will be joining Super One once that starts happening. Of course, there will be other categories of games because not everybody's into sport after all. So there will be capital cities of the world. There will be architecture. There will be music. There will be movies. There will be cars. All of these categories will be released at some point onto the platform as well. Now, Super One is not a brand new company. The company behind Super One called Mojo, they've already been releasing games onto the market. They've been experimenting. In 2017, they settled on this trivia-like game where you're answering questions and winning prizes. That happened in 2017 already. 25,000 players, 1 million gameplays, 190 app stores that supported that game. You were able to download the game from. But the company back then realized they cannot do everything on their own. It's too big of a task. So that's how in April 2018, Super One was born. And in here, Mojo made one major change. They've announced that they allow regular people like you and me to help them to build this community, and be rewarded for it. And we're not just being rewarded one time. We're actually being rewarded on an ongoing basis. That's why we're here. That's why we're here pretty much doing this full time. And we're so passionate about it because the opportunity is absolutely insane. And this next version of the gaming platform is going to be launching already this year in December. And remember that it's not just Super One, but it's Super One together with Fantasy developing this gaming platform. Now, there will be also a social media module or a feature inside of the platform where you'll be connecting with other people. You'll be able to create lists of friends, you'll be interacting, you'll be chatting, and you'll also see each other's profiles. Why would you need that? Because there will be 2-player as well as multiplayer type of games. So let's say you've just joined. The platform is already out and you see this game, $50,000 Hollywood movies type of game. And then you see that 2-person type of icon. And then you realize, okay, I need somebody else because this game requires 2 players. So you're searching through your friends list in order to find that extra person who is going to be playing that game with you. So of course, then you want to ensure that the person you're playing with is very good playing movies category type of games. So that's exactly how Victor connected with Emily. You can play games together and you can win prizes together. Imagine the type of stories that this could actually create. Now, think about influencers. And that's why I'm so passionate about this. Because when you connect all of those dots and you realize just how perfect this is, that's when you'll feel that why we're here. That's when you will really understand why we're here. Because, again, things that this platform of this sort could not have happened at a better time, could not have come 10 years ago, or maybe even 5 years ago. It would have been too early. But now think what's going on in terms of virality. Everything is about social media. The biggest companies in the world, they have actually redirected the biggest chunks of their marketing budget into working with influencers rather than using it on traditional form of advertising like TV or radio, because they know the power of influencers. Imagine what these guys will be doing once they start playing games, once they start showing to the world that they're playing games and winning prizes. Imagine what that's going to do in terms of the growth of the platform. Now, games, if you want to be playing cash games, you need to be spending money. But so typically games will be super cheap. They will cost between 10 cents and $2 to play this game if you want to be playing games and winning cash. But we're not going to be spending pounds, dollars, euros, or rupees. We're not going to be spending our traditional currencies. Just like all the games that you're downloading, they typically come with their own in-game currencies. Super One, they also have that. They also have their in-game currency called gaming credits. So you need gaming credits if you want to be able to play games where you can win cash. How do you buy these gaming credits? Simply by buying one of the super wallets. These are packages that we're buying. The company calls them super wallets, and that's what we're buying right now. We're buying gaming credits, and now because we are in this early pre-launch stage, the company is also giving us digital tokens as a free bonus, completely free of charge. So now, why should you be buying gaming credits right now? If you already know that the platform is going to be launching already this year in December, but some people may wonder, why do I need to buy these super wallets right now? Simply because you're getting them at a 90% discount. This is a little bit like what you see on those crowdfunding platforms like Indiegogo or Kickstarter, where somebody's presenting the concept to you and people are able to participate. The earlier you join, the more of their stuff you're going to get, or the lower the price you're going to pay for that particular item. It's a little bit like that. To be honest, this concept isn't particularly novel. Most companies have some type of a reward mechanism for the members, for the people that will be joining them in early stages, and that's exactly what Super One has also done. So it's very clear why you would want to be part of it right now rather than waiting a couple of months. So, but to make it even clearer, if I told you that let's say you're going to spend the same amount of money, you've got that certain budget that you want to spend, certain amount of money. So would it be better for you to have 500 chances for that amount of money to play games and win cash, or would you prefer 5,000 chances? So that's the difference between you joining now, 5,000, and then you waiting later. Because, again, 90% discount, which is absolutely massive. Now, gaming credits are not just for you to be playing games. Because I know some people may say, okay, why would I want to be buying these 60,000 gaming credits? Why would I need 60,000 gaming credits that come with the 500 super wallets, for example? You wouldn't be just using them to play games. You can use them as invites as well. So You can share these gaming credits with other people. Of course, you're always going to be sharing them using your own special unique link. So you can give 50 gaming credits to this person, 100 to this one, 200 to this one, because you like them a little bit more. So, and they can say, listen, 50 gaming credits, that'll be enough for you to play 5 games where you can win as much as $1 million, depending on the type of game that you're gonna play. Like, do you think they're gonna click on the link and download? Of course they will. They will do it immediately, and that's how you'll be able to easily. Again, we're trying to be compliant, but honestly, like, can it get any easier than you just simply sharing links with other people where they can download, get these gaming credits for free, and they can play these cash games? I don't think it can't. I don't think it can. So you're sharing gaming credits, you're building a customer base, people are clicking. What's going to happen when somebody who received those gaming credits for you? What's going to happen when they run out? They're going to buy some more. Every time the person who received those gaming credits, every time when somebody who's connected to you spends money on a platform to buy gaming credits or to use their money to buy other services, you're going to be rewarded every single time. And then once games are out, you will simply be able to share games. We call these battle challenges. You'll be able to challenge other people to play these games with you. Every time when somebody clicks on your link, they're signing up under you. This is a very powerful team building concept, essentially. It's very powerful. Now, the company is going to be generating their revenue from advertisements, from gaming credits, and of course there will be in the future other services like money, shopping, and travel. So whatever profit the company is making, they'll be sharing that profit with active digital token holders. There's going to be some activity requirement for compliance reasons, for legal reasons, regulatory, and of course also certain religions that require that the members earn an income rather than receive it without any activity. So that's also very important. Active, there's going to be, you need to do something every single month in order to help the company to build the community, but that will be minimal. Now, think about this, because some people may think, oh, the gaming space is tiny or whatever. People come with these kind of preconceived notions and pretend to be prejudging things. The gaming space is absolutely massive, especially this year. Especially many of us realize it now, especially since lockdowns, because the gaming space has doubled in size. And Forbes predicts that the gaming industry is going to reach 305 billion. Right now, it's on 160. It's going to go up to 305 billion by 2025. Look at these games: Clash of Clans, Pokemon, PUBG, or Fortnite. Look at the lifetime revenue. These are all free games. So people actually don't even have to be spending any money to play these games. Fortnite, $2.5 billion in the last 2.5 years. $2.5 billion. They have 350 million players. Like, how many European countries would you have to put together to create that player base of 350 million? That's how big this gaming space is. It's absolutely huge. So, because some people are asking, well, how much could it be? If I have those tokens, if I'm helping the company to build, how much could I make? Nobody knows. We can't make those predictions. We're just showing to you just how powerful this industry actually is. So, of course, the focus is on building this huge community. So the company already is in 162 countries around the world, and we're at the very beginning. This is the very beginning of a pre-launch stage. If you're watching this webinar right now, really consider yourself lucky, because you're at the very beginning of this journey. So these are 2 starter packages. You can select one of them, $100 and $500 package, and these are the key differences. So the number of gaming credits, but I'm going to tell you right away at this point that the 500 package, it's not 5 times 100. All the benefits of the 100 package are included in the 500. The 500 is just loaded with stuff. So you're going to get 60,000 gaming credits. You're going to get 12,000 tokens with the 500. Now, the company is using a binary system in order to professionally pay members, people like you and me, for the work that we do in terms of building the community. So they've adopted a binary system. So that's why we call this a binary placement. You get that on a 100 and 500. And now here are the major differences. Now, it's important to also say at this point that with Super One, you are just spending money one time. You don't have to buy all of these packages that you're going to see. If you have one package and you're happy with it, that's absolutely fine. Nobody's going to be forcing you to do anything else. There's no monthly. There is no activation fee. You're just purchasing one of these packages. And if you're happy with all the benefits that this particular package provides, you're fine. You're good. So The 100 Super Wallet comes with up to 5 income streams. You've got to do things to activate, but you're going to have access to up to 5. With the 500, up to 8. Now, and these are the 3. Now, every package comes with its own Supercode income stream. So naturally, Supercode 100 comes with 100 Super Wallets. But because the 500 Super Wallet is a bundled package, the Supercode 100 is also included in a 500. Essentially, if you get the 500 straight away, you are saving yourself 100. You don't have to buy the 100 at all, unless you want those extra gaming credits and tokens. Now, the Supercode 500 income stream only in a 500 Super Wallet. The founding member, you can only activate that if you purchase the 500 Super Wallet. The performance pool bonus, you can only activate that if you purchase the 500. That's why the 500 is the most popular package. Now, there are also 2 additional packages. We call them booster packages. They're not available to you at the moment if you haven't joined just yet. You can purchase them later. So that's a 1,000 Super Wallet and 2,500 Super Wallet. They come, with, of course, with their own number of gaming credits and digital tokens. And essentially, why do you want them? Because they come with their own income streams. So let's say you started on a 100, you've added 500 eventually, and now you're thinking, okay, I've got 8 income streams. How can I get access to additional 2 to have 10 altogether? Simply by buying the 1,000 and buying 2,500. That's what you can do. So with these packages, you have an opportunity. Of course, it's all up to you. It's all about you taking action. You will be able to make money even faster. So how can you make money? An income disclaimer. While we make every effort to ensure that we accurately represent all the products and services of SuperOne and their potential for income, it should be noted that earnings and income statements are estimates only. There is no assurance that examples of past earnings can be duplicated in the future. We cannot guarantee you future results and success, as with any business. Your results may vary and will be based on your individual capacity, business experience, expertise, and level of desire. So we want to make it very, very clear that this is not one of these programs where you're just throwing some money at it and you get some money back, it's dripping back to you, and after 2 or 3 months, the game is over. This is a real business. Somebody needs to buy something for somebody to make money. If you don't take any action, you make nothing. We want to make it very clear. But if you do, the possibilities are crazy, absolutely insane. So I'm going to start explaining that to some degree. We're going to go through this very, very quickly. There's a lot. You will have plenty of opportunity to ask questions to the person who shared this link to the webinar with you. Now, the plan is incredibly rewarding, and also they pay commissions instantly. That was that one thing that I paid attention to the most when I first joined, because our financial situation was really bad early this year, and this thing honestly saved us. So in here, they pay commissions instantly. Rather than just me describing, I'm going to illustrate that on the next slide. So real commissions will be sent to your external wallet. You decide what wallet that is going to be, and then you'll also be getting notifications. So let's say you have somebody who wants to buy these gaming credits. So you're enrolling a customer right now. This customer, of course, is going to get gaming credits and the tokens, and this person press the buy button right now. And you're starting to receive money. So within seconds, the system will be pushing out commissions to you for the work that you've just done. We're not being paid weekly, every 2 weeks, or once a month in here. We are being paid instantly for our work. Is there anything else more powerful than this, especially in today's climate, in this crazy world that we live in today? You're being paid instantly for your work. Within seconds, the system starts pushing out commissions. Within seconds. Now, to me personally, of course, I did not study every single compensation plan in the world. That would be crazy to call it the most rewarding plan ever. But for me, it is. For me, certainly it is. I've never seen anything like this. So we divide income streams to 2, an active one and a leveraged one. An active one is where you enroll customers, you're making money. And a leveraged one is people that you're working with. Some of your customers will decide to do what we do. And they will be also sharing this with others, and because they also want to have the possibility of earning that additional income. So when people who are working with you, when they're making money, you also have the possibility of making money. So there are 10 different income streams. I'm going to go over this very quickly. We're not going to be explaining it. So fast up, you get this every time when you enroll somebody, enrolling a customer, you're going to get 5% every time. There's a binary 10%, there's a direct match. Downline matching bonus, this is the most powerful one, highly compressed. With this one, you're going to have access to so they don't count levels in downline matching, they count generations. So this means that you could have access to 7 levels of a downline matching, or it could be dozens, if not hundreds of levels on some occasions. There's a performance pool that rewards people that enroll customers, especially. And then again, every package comes with its own Supercode income stream, but the 500 package comes with 2, Supercode 100 and 500. In here, you're making 10%. So Supercode 100, you're making 10% from 100, $10 every time. Supercode 500, you're making $50 every time, and that's why you would then want to consider the $1,000 package and $2,500 package, because with Supercode 1,000, $100 commissions every time, 2,500, $250 commissions every time. And then there is also this founding member bonus. That's this one income stream that very soon is going to go away completely. Nobody else very soon will be able to access it, because there are just 1,000 spaces. There are just 1,000 seats, and most of them are taken. So here is how you can become a founding member. You need a 500 package, and you need to enroll 3 people on a 500 package. They don't need to come in any special order. It doesn't matter what your customers will be buying. But once you've got 3, and you're in this group of first 1,000 people, you'll become a founding member. And whatever these 3 people make from Supercode 500, from the entire income stream, whatever they make, you're going to get a matching bonus. You're going to get a check match. If this person makes 100, you're going to get 100. If this person makes 250, you're going to get 250. So there are less than 400 spaces available, less than 400. So you need to be quick. Here is what's possible. What's possible? It depends on how many income streams you've already activated. I'm assuming in this example that you've already activated all of them. We've got to be clear on that. So let's say you've got the 500 package and you've enrolled Tom. Tom also buys the 500 package. He comes, he's a customer, he's buying 500 package. So here's what you're going to get. You're going to get the $25 plus that bonus. If you placed Tom on your pay leg in a binary, you're going to get $50 binary bonus. And then you're going to get also $60 Supercode bonus. So that's $135. Like, my question to you is, like, how many hours would you be willing to work to receive that kind of money? And remember that this is every single day. This doesn't stop on Friday. You can do this every single day, 24/7. You can have customers all over the world, $135. Like if you did this, if you enrolled a customer every single day, that will be over $4,000 every single month, just from you doing the work, doing the activity. Remember that we also have this leveraged income concept here, and it's very, very powerful. So imagine you've enrolled Tom. Tom is in the US, you are in Europe, it's 10 o'clock, you're going to bed. And look at the power of this leveraged income. Again, subject to you activating certain income streams, you've got to say this. So Tom is now enrolling. Tom enrolled Lisa. And here is what you can make, possibly. $50 binary bonus, $15 direct matching bonus, $5 downline matching bonus, and $50 founding member bonus. Those are the possibilities. Those are the income streams that you could receive, the commissions that you could receive. How much is that? $120. Imagine waking up in the morning and you're seeing $120. And your day hasn't started yet. You've only just woken up and you've got $120 sitting in your account, sitting inside of your external wallet, remember, external wallet. And scale it. Scale it down, scale it up based on what you've done in the past, or you've got an experience or not. What if this happened twice a week, or even twice a month? What difference would that make in your life? Of course, we're going to have people who have done something like this potentially before, and they could say, I can probably have 5 or 10 people like this who are doing this every single day. That's a possibility. We just wanted to highlight to you just how powerful this concept actually is, because some people think, how much could I potentially make from referring people to some crazy gaming app? A lot, potentially a lot. So here's what we do. This is the worst kept secret in Super One. All we do is we're just following this 3-step strategy. So when you enroll 2 customers, you become a star, and you're going to activate another income stream. Then when you're going to help your 2 to enroll 2 customers each, then you activate another income stream and you become a superstar. And all you then do is you're repeating the process. You're working with those partners who are also here because they want to generate some additional income on top of being customers. You're just helping them to become stars and superstars, and you're just focusing on this. And that's how you're going to be ranking up. And again, the binary is the only one where there's a cap, but there's only so much that you can earn if you have a single account. By the way, we actually recommend that all you have is a single account. You're just referring, enrolling customers from that main account that you're going to start with. The binary is the only one that comes with a ceiling, with a cap, with regards to as to how much you can earn every single week. You've got then 9 other income streams with unlimited income potential. Now, so here's what you get. You're going to get a turnkey business with instant commissions. This is like buying a car. You turn in the key and you're driving off. Everything is ready. The company is developing the platform. The company has already created this affiliate platform with instant commissions that is working right now. All you do is you are inviting people onto presentations. And honestly, if you're going to be spending more than 2 minutes on that initial invitation, then you're doing this wrong. Why? Because you've got people like us who've been here for quite a while and understand how everything works. We do the presentations. You're just connecting people that you know to this and allowing them to make a decision, to decide if it's for them at this stage of their life. That's it. So this is the simplest business in the world. You're going to get access, of course, to fun, exciting, and rewarding gaming platform powered by Fantasy, the biggest app designing company in the world. You're going to have great ways to build your customer base. No, you don't need to be dragging people to those crazy hotel meetings for 3 or 4 hours. Like, who wants to be doing that? Or organizing house parties. You will have the possibility of building a customer base, sharing gaming credits and sharing games, and of course inviting people to presentations like this. That's how simple this can be. Now, of course, you're going to get access to a ton of resources that we're going to be providing you with, private resources, regular training and support that we do continuously for our community members. There's going to be a lot more than just this. So also, yes, because you saw this $10 package over there. The company has also created this $10 Super Start package. They call it a tester package, essentially. This is essentially like buying a car. That's the best example. You're not just walking into a car salon and just picking any car and just say, okay, I'm buying it. You always want to test drive it. You want to just take it for a spin just to look how it drives, how it feels. So that's what you can use this $10 package that they have also available for, just to test out the system. If you want to see that all those commissions, if you want to see whether that's all instant flowing, just like we are describing them onto presentations like this. So they even have that. Because the company knows that so many people have already been part of those crazy opportunities, little programs that we see out there. Maybe they've got bad experiences. So that's what they've introduced now as well. I wanted you to watch this very short 90-second video, just so that you understand how powerful Fantasy actually is, what they bring to the table. Now, a little warning, we're using Zoom. The audio quality sometimes isn't the best. It's not in our control. So whoever has invited you onto this, they will be able to share a link so that you can watch this video on your own device, and the quality is going to be much better. Just watch this and we're nearly there.
Since 1999, Fantasy has been a human-centered product innovation team that ships pioneering products for the world's most pioneering companies. In short, we ship products used by billions. When Super One approached Fantasy, we saw the opportunity for players to win, for Super One to delight, and for players, affiliates, and more to connect. Super One, we believe. Here is a world-first exclusive glimpse at our early-stage UX explorations. We continue to work in tandem with Super One and visionary Andreas Christensen to create a world-class gaming experience that will become not just the standard by which others are measured, but the level which they dream to reach.
We simply ship products used by billions. Like, can it get any better than this? Just imagine, so we believe that we're going to have extremely high quality products already this year. We're very excited for what's coming. Now, take charge. Genuinely, I think everybody would agree that it's time. Sometimes we are a little bit too complacent and too comfortable with things. And this year, I think we've all learned that having that additional source of income, it's an absolute must. So whoever has shared the link to this webinar with you, go back to that person at this stage and ask them for the link to download this crazy affiliate application that we all have access to. It's free to set up your account. If you're ready at this stage already to buy a package, purchase one of the starter packages. If you have any remaining questions, just ask those questions straight away so that you can get yourself set up, because the number of gaming credits and tokens will be decreasing over time, so you don't want to miss out on this opportunity. That's it from me. Thank you very much for connecting. Thank you very much for staying to the very end of this presentation. And I'm hoping that we're going to see each other on one of our private calls very, very soon. All the best. Take care. Goodbye.